daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or feeling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local schools, districts, and sponsors. I'm Jeff Smith with Rob Moyne on camera, coming to you live from McNary High School in Kaiser, Oregon. Thanks for joining us today. Getting off to a bit of a late start as there was a police situation closing down the freeway, and I had to take an alternate route to get here, got here in plenty of time, but the team, the Grants Pass Cavemen, unfortunately got caught in that traffic delay. They have just completed their warm-ups. We're traveling to McNary to take on the Celtics. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Salem-Keizer School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for tonight's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscribe button. And if you've already subscribed, we give you a big thank you for being a part of TableRockSports.net. So let's take a look at the matchup here. 2-0 McNary, a very veteran team, and they have wins against South Medford, a 35-13 victory in their season opener, and then a win against Newburgh. We're going to continue the pregame in just a minute as the anthem starts here in the stadium, and we will be right back.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring,
with an opening round win over South Medford, 35-13, and last week they defeated Newburgh in a close game, 17-14. The Celtics are led by brothers Tyler Copeland, a quarterback wide receiver tandem, and those will be names you'll hear a lot tonight. Another set of brothers also that will see some action tonight, Gage Smeedema and his brother Gunner. So 2 sets of brothers are some of the top players for this McNary team, who will be looking to, with Bend and with Sprague. In fact, 5 teams with a 2-0 record in their conference. Sprague leading the way, Bend, McNary, South Salem, and West Salem, who defeated Grants Pass last week, all with a 2-0 record to start the season. On the other side of the ball, the Grants Pass Cavemen still looking for their first victory. They are led by quarterback Jace Blanchard, and they will be looking to get their first win, but it's going to be a tough contest. They not only did they have the extra hour on the bus just to get here tonight, but then you get here late and you're amped up, and it may take a little bit to calm the nerves and get things going. But if anyone can do it, it's a John Musser coach team that can calm those nerves quickly and get things going. And this would be a big win if the Cavers can pull it off. Again, it's you look at these on paper, and the Cavers definitely the underdog tonight, as they're a younger team. Lost a lot of offensive starters to graduation last year, as we talked about game 1. And so they've had a lot of shoes to fill, but a lot of guys coming around and starting to, make some noise. The passing game has been solid both weeks. Yes, last week it resulted, in some more points on the board than it did in week 1, but definitely the passing game has been pretty solid. Blanchard with over 130 yards against Bend and over 150 yards last week against West Salem. And, of course, if you watched that game either in the stadium or here on TableRockSports.net, Grants Pass was toe-to-toe with them for the first half and heading into the third, and then it started to slip away. And one thing that the Cavers is the running game on both sides of the ball. They've struggled stopping the run on the defensive side of the ball and haven't really gotten a great running game going. There's been some good runs. They've got some good backs, but a sustained running game has escaped them thus far And maybe that'll be, something they'll look for tonight. But the running game has been where they needed the most work, and we'll see if maybe they've got some answers for that tonight against the McNary Celtics. So we're just a few minutes away from the kickoff of this one. We will take another break, and we appreciate your patience. As an unexpected event, they had to close the freeway. I don't know the outcome of what happened, but apparently someone was threatening to jump off of an overpass, and I don't know how that ended, and frankly, I won't look it up to let you know. You can search that one out yourself, but unfortunately that caused a closure to the freeway, and so we're about 30 minutes late getting started here. The captains are going to be coming out, so instead of taking that break, I think we'll keep it right here and bring you the coin toss. See if we can get you the names. Aldo Villavazzo, Logan Reddy, Zane Eicher, and Tyler Copeland, the captains for McNary and for Grants Pass. Try and get those numbers here as they step away. Looks like Jace Jordan out there. Try and get you those as we can. Can't see the numbers, and we didn't get those names sent up to us ahead of time. Also out there for Grants Pass, Asher Wyarty. I was going to go back to game one, but I'll keep that one straight. Looks like also Taholo Vanuku Johnson, one of the captains. And our final captain, I will have to find out. I do not have... Oh, that's 58. I thought that was 68. So that's Vanuku Johnson. No, we have 58 and 68. I don't have a 68. We'll find out who that is, but so looks like the Cavers won the toss and deferred. Well, the PA says McNary won. So yeah, they did. McNary, so my mistake. McNary won the toss. Cavers will receive the kickoff. And we will take one quick break, come back with the kickoff, McNary and Grants Pass.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back to McNary High School. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net. Powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. The team's taking the field. McNary in the blue jerseys with white trim. And the opposite for the Cavers. They are in the road white jerseys with the blue trim. So both teams blue and white. Home team in the blue tonight. Deep for the Cavers, Jace Jordan. And Logan Reddy will kick things off for McNary. And we are ready to get it going. A little late, but excited to get things going. And the ball blows off the tee. Storm coming in tonight. Don't know if that was wind that caused that or just a bad placement, but we expect rain later tonight. It'll be moving to the south. We'll have it down in the Rogue Valley late tonight, maybe tomorrow, but we expect it could start raining here before this one's over. And there's the kick. And that one's going to roll toward the end zone, and wisely the Cavers let it roll into the end zone for the touchback. That one had taken a little different hop. It could have been disastrous for the Cavers, as there was really no chance to field that. Caveman in the pistol. Hard count, seeing what the linebackers are doing. Looked like the middle linebacker was definitely going to be coming there. That's Copeland. Now they empty the backfield, and a screen pass is caught and out across the 30 for a Caver first down. I believe that was Jordan on the catch. Cavers go back into the pistol. Wyarty, I believe, the back there. Now he gets some help there. They'll give it to Wyarty, and he'll push ahead up the middle for about 3 yards, excuse me. Going to be 2nd and 7 as Wyarty gets his first carry. The only time we saw Blanchard go under center last week was when they were going to try a sneak. That one underthrown, pass intended for Josh Hart. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 7. That the Cavers trying to catch West Salem off guard last week as Blanchard ran up under center, and I think the idea there was because he almost never goes under center, they would think that he was changing the play, letting the lineman know what the play was. Instead, they tried to quick snap it, but unfortunately they put the ball on the ground and all they could do was recover it. But you'll see almost primarily shotgun all night long from Blanchard, rolling to his left, coming across and making the catch is number 5, Aiden Dietz. And Dietz will get the first down for the Cavers. They'll spot it right at the 45-yard line of Grants Pass. 1st down and 10. Wyarty with the carry, follows his blocking out across the 50 into McNary territory. 5 yards for Wyarty. So 2nd down and 5 for the Cavemen. Empty backfield this time. Trips to the top of the field. Jordan, the lone receiver, on the left side. Now they'll shift a couple of guys into the backfield. Back to pass. Blanchard pulls it down, rolling to his right, trying to get away from trouble. Looking for a man. There'll be a flag. This one will be coming back if anything happens, but it's going to fall incomplete. And when the quarterback's scrambling, you tend to get a holding penalty as everything changes direction. The blockers don't always know that their quarterback is changing direction, and the rushers can see where the quarterback's going, and you get a lot of holding calls out of that. And so they will back up the Cavemen. And, of course, they march him off from the spot of the foul, so it's going to be second and 19. So, unfortunately, that penalty 4 yards deep in the backfield. Shotgun again, Wyardi to his left. Little screen pass. The blocking was set up, but not a lot of running room. Not a big gain there. In fact, they may have lost another yard, maybe two-yard loss on that play. It's going to be third and about 21 to go here.
Third down, 17 yards to go.
And it's been a problem for the Cavers with that wide receiver screen. The blocking has got to be just right, and if it's the timing's off, the blocks they can't sustain those blocks for very long, and that's what happens. Blanchard in trouble. Goes heading back to his right now. Bought himself some time. That one over the middle, tipped and intercepted. And it's going to be great field position for McNary. I believe that was Zane Eicher with the interception. And it was Eicher, so an interception. It was tipped. Eicher with the interception, and they will start this drive deep in Caver. But wait, we got a flag on the play, but it's going to go against Grant's pass, and McNary will decline. So I hadn't seen the flag, but got the procedure penalty against the Cavemen. McNary declines it, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Celtics as they will get their first crack at offense. And in really good field position here. Ball at the Caver 27-yard line. Immediately a 4 wide receiver set for so almost 5 yards on the play. We'll give them 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. So Eicher to the left of Copeland. He'll give it to Eicher again. Looking for the edge on the right side. Breaks a tackle. Finally brought down inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line. That'll be enough for a Celtic first down. 1st and 10 at the 14. Screen pass, beating the first tackler and finally being taken down was number 4, Gunnar Smeedema. And Smeedema will get them to about the 8-yard line. Second and about 4 to go for the Celtics. If you're experiencing some streaming problems, we do apologize for having a little trouble with our signal here. By the 5. Copeland gets the first down. It'll be 1st and goal for McNary. First and goal at the 3-yard line. So once again, we do apologize if the stream is a little choppy. We'll try and keep on top of that to get it as good as we can, as we're having a little bit of internet problems here. Here's the first down play. Copeland under pressure, spins away from a tackler, finally overthrows. Had a receiver, but he had to get rid of it a little quicker than he wanted to. I believe that was Eicher, the intended receiver. And so some good pressure up the middle from the Cavers. Broke that play up. It'll be 2nd and goal. Eicher in the backfield with Copeland. Trips to the left. He'll give it to Eicher. Eicher up the middle. No indication yet. He's going to be short. Going to be 3rd and goal from about the 1-yard line. Hart with the stop. So Copeland back into the huddle with the play. And a 3rd and goal. Looks like they actually spotted out closer to the 2 and stopped, I believe, short of the goal line again. Another good play. I couldn't see who that was on that tackle, but a beautiful tackle to keep Eichert out of that end zone. Stopped him right at the 1-foot line. Looks like McNary will go for it here on 4th down. Gives to Eichert, and he plows his way in. Touchdown, Celtics. And McNary a 1-yard run. PAT is good. And with 5:45 remaining in the first, McNary takes the lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. McNary 7, Grants Pass nothing. We will be right.
Savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
Logan Reddy will kick off for McNary. They lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard now 7-0. 5:45 remaining here in the first. Wyardi and Jordan deep for the Cavers. And Jordan, I scooped it up. No place to go there, as he had to wait for that one to settle before he was able to scoop it up. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cavers. At the 17-yard line is where Grants Pass will start this next drive. Tight end goes into motion as they'll hand it off. Wyardi gets it out to about the 20-yard line. About a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7.
Gain about 3 yards. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. We hear the score now that's trailing.
Blanchard rolling to his right under some pressure, and he will be sacked. Looked like Eicher got to him, hauled him down. Big loss of yardage for the Cavers. Will be 3rd and about 14.
Loss on the play. Move the ball back near the 14-yard line.
Third and 14, empty backfield. Blanchard back to pass, under pressure again. Gets it completed. I believe that's Jordan. Gets it back to the 20-yard line. It'll be fourth and about 7. So the punt team headed out.
Jordan on the reception. Pressure once again. Getting in the backfield. Ball plays number 20. Target 4th down.
Now, Osborne did some of the punting last week, and that's him there. Gets off a good one, backs up. He finally brought down at the Caveman 48, so McNary will start this next drive in Caveman territory once again. This time just across midfield at the 40. See where they'll spot this. 48-yard line looks like. First and 10 for McNary. .323 remaining here in the first quarter. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, McNary with the 7-0 lead. Handoff. And stopped for no gain. He lunges ahead to get a yard out of it. That was number 24, Dunnigan, Dakota Dunnigan. And that last lunge, he got a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. He was initially stopped at the line of scrimmage, but a good second effort to get a yard out of that. Second and 9 for the Celtics. Dunnigan in the backfield gets it again and hit right at the line once again. This time I don't think he's going to get anything. It'll be no gain on the play. Looked like Vanuku Johnson, one of the tacklers there for the Cavers. And it'll be 3rd and 9. And Caveman looking for a much-needed 3-and-out here. That would really boost the confidence of this defense. Back to pass, Copeland throws underneath. That's again on the screen pass. The catch was made by Eicher. So that brings up 4th down. And looks like McNary going to go for it here. 5 wide receivers And now he's going to back up. Looks like he may be punting as they. And Copeland gets it away. Takes a little bit of a caver bounce as coming over to cover it there was Jesse Dyer. And the Cavemen will start deep in their own territory once again here with 1:03 remaining in this first quarter. 7-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And as we've become accustomed to, Grants Pass likes to use all of that quarterback clock. Gives it up the middle, Wyardi. Maybe a yard. We'll see where they move the sticks here. Yeah, no gain, so it'll be 2nd and 10. Give to Wyardi again up the middle. He'll have it out to the 15-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Actually, they'll give him the 16-yard line. 13 seconds left in the quarter. It looks like Grants Pass will see if they're going to take the snap here before the time runs down. And they just get the play off. Blanchard overthrows his receiver. Pass intended, I believe that was Jordan out there. And that's the end of the first quarter after 1 quarter of play on the John L. Scott scoreboard. McNary 7, Grants Pass nothing. We'll be right back.
Or a coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night here on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. After 1 quarter of play, the home team, the McNary Celtics, with the 7-0 lead. Cavemen deep in their own territory. It's 4th and 6. And the Cavers will set up to punt this one away. Looks to be Smeedema and Dyer deep for McNary. Osborne gets it off. It's a short end-over-end kick. And out to the 33-yard line goes Jesse Dyer. And another good field position drive start for McNary. And that's going to be something the Cavers, they're going to have to start working the field the other direction. They're giving McNary too many chances with drives starting with only half the field or less to go. As It's Tyler Copeland out there to lead his Celtic team once again. Looks like Dunnigan next to him in the backfield. He'll go play action. Copeland rolling to his right. He's got lots of time. Finds a man. Touchdown. Finds his brother, Braden Copeland, with 11:40 remaining here in the second. Copeland connection pays off. And setting up for the PAT, Logan Reddy. Snaps a little low. Kick is up, and it is good. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard with 11:40 remaining here in the first, it's McNary 14, Grants Pass nothing. We will be right back.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It's like Jordan and Osborne deep for the Cavemen, as Reddy will kick it off for McNary. And this one is going to land in the end zone for a touchback, and Cavemen will start this next drive at their own 20-yard line. Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill as a new sponsor. You can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, and Human Bean locations throughout Southern Oregon. 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Cavemen. Four receivers. It'll be Reeves this time, breaking tackles. He's got some room to run. 1st down and more out across the 35. And Reeves showed some real spark last week for the Cavers, and he shows it again here. Four receivers, tight end lined up. Blanchard back to pass, looking to his right. He's hit as he throws, and it's broken up at the last second. Pass intended for Dietz, and broken up by Smeedema. And so it'll be 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Reeves. He's hit and brought down across to the 40. He'll take it. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5 to go for the Cavers. Empty backfield. Little screen pass is caught, but it's going to be a loss of about a yard as the catch was made by Tunick. And here comes the punt team. The Cavers will be forced to punt this one away as Troy Osborne out here to kick it away. Deep for McNary, Smeedema, and Dyer. Osborne gets off a good one here. High end over end kick. Taken at the 30-yard line to the 40 and almost reaches the 45. Was number 14, Jesse Dyer, and the McNary Celtics will start this next drive just shy of their own 45-yard line. No, they're going to put it right at the 45. The sticks on the near side, they're a little deceiving. It can't see the bottom of the stick, only the top, so I'll have to start watching across the field. 1st and 10. Play action again. Catch is made at the 50-yard line into Caveman territory, brought down at the 44-yard line was number 14, Jesse Dyer. Moved the chains, 1st and 10 for McNary. And they do spot it at the 44-yard line. 9:20 remaining here in the second. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, McNary 14. Grants Pass nothing. Trips to the near side. Hit as he throws, and he finds his man. Touchdown.
Of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
Welcome back. You're watching the Powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou. And the kickoff from Ready again. That one all the way to the back of the end zone. So the Cavers will start this next drive from the 20-yard line, trailing on the John L. Scott scoreboard with 8:57 left in the second, 21-0. Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to see how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can keep your family's vision clearly focused. Cavers will be focused on trying to get 7 points back here on this drive as they trail 21-0. Blanchard under pressure, he's sacked. Couldn't get away from the speed rush of Jake Patton. Blanchard a little slow getting up off the turf as he is helped up and looks a little shaken up. He's going to head to the sideline, so we will get I believe this will be Caleb Martinez. So it's going to be 2nd and 19, a 9-yard loss on that sack. And a whistle. This is going to go against the Cavers, I believe, as they're backing up. It is. So procedure penalty on the Cavers. Half the distance to the goal, and the Cavers will take a timeout. We will take it with them on the John L. Scott scoreboard. McNary leads 21-0. And we will be right back.
Or a coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guys! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern.
2nd and 24 for the Cavers, and positive yardage as Caleb Martinez out there at quarterback. Wyardi, I believe, with that carry. Makes it 3rd and 17. Now they'll say 3rd and 16, so about an 8-yard gain on the play for Wyardi. Third and 16, and that screen pass off the mark as he had to rush it. And it's going to bring up 4th down, and it's going to be great field position once again for McNary. 7:16 remaining in this second quarter. And Osborne going to be kicking from, he's going to set up about a yard deep into the end zone. Now he steps up a little to call for this snap. It's a good snap. Low kick, not a good one. That one out of bounds. That's going to, the gross on that kick about 25 yards. And that's going to put the ball at the 25-yard line. Actually, the 22-yard line is where they put this. Yeah, that deep in their own territory. I think they wanted to keep it, make that kick non-returnable, but I don't think they wanted to do it quite in that fashion, as it's a couple yards shy of the red zone here with 7:11 remaining. Handoff to Hunter Roberto. 7 yards on the play, brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball to the 15-yard line, bring up 2nd down, couple yards to go.
Roberto back out there, but Copeland's looking to throw. Back corner, incomplete. And Copeland ended up on his backside there. Copeland, the senior quarterback, 6'3", 200 according to the official roster. Roberto back in the backfield with Copeland. 4 receiver set, 2 to each side.
Where friends and family gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore game of the night. McNary going to go for it here on a 4th and 6. Copeland back to pass, under some pressure, and he's sacked at the 30. The ball is loose, scooping it up, and just tripped from behind. I believe he got his feet caught up with one of his teammates. Vanuku Johnson scoops up that loose ball, and with 5:27 remaining in the half, the Cavers will have it out at the 47-yard line. Had he not been tripped up, Vanuku Johnson may have taken it all the way. He was just getting ahead of steam going when he got his feet taken out from under him. But it looked like it was going to be a sack, but the ball came out. So the Caver defense coming up big a couple of times here in this first half. Even though they're trailing 21-0, they've had some good defensive plays so far in this first half. Little misdirection, handoff to Wyardi, and he's not going to get anything on that. Maybe going to lose a couple of yards. It's kind of a misdirection play, but I think the timing was a little off there, and so they're going to give him a 1-yard loss. So 2nd and 11. Blanchard, I think I mentioned, back out there at quarterback for the Cavers after not finishing that last drive as he was shaken up on a sack. Throws here, got a man, catch is made. Going to bring up 3rd down. I believe that was Tunick making the catch on the far side of the field. Going to be about an 8-yard pass play, 3rd and 3 to go. Cavers will throw a lot of those short passes, a lot of the screen passes, but they will go down the field if they can catch you on your heels a little bit. Blanchard, play action, overthrows his man, pass intended for J.T. Davis. A little frustrated there that he couldn't haul that one in, and the Cavers will be forced to punt it away. It's 4th and 3 with 4:02 remaining in this second quarter. And Osborne it's going to be a fake. Osborne runs into his blockers, and he is not, I don't think he's going to get there. He's going to be about 2 yards shy. Not a bad attempt there out at that part of the field. You're just shy of what most teams consider 4-down territory, but you're not giving them, fabulous field position here. So not a bad play, and I actually think there may have been a little more room to work there for Osborne, but ran into one of his blockers and tried to slide off of that. Just couldn't get the yardage needed. So 1st and 10 at the McNary 45-yard line. 3:52 on the clock here in this first half. 21-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. McNary with the lead. Screen pass complete, and going to be, looks like about a 9-yard pass play for McNary, bringing up 2nd and 1 for the Celtics. Zane Eicher with the catch.
He's brought down near the 46-yard line.
Ball at the Caver 46. 2nd and 1. Handoff going up the right side, and a first down for Dakota Dunnigan. .340 remaining. They'll roll the clock as the chains get set. 1st and 10 at the Cave. Down under 3:30 to play here in the second. Four wide receivers. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Play action. Copeland back to pass. He's got a man at the 35-yard line. Gets it to the 30 where he's hauled down by a couple of Cavers. Wyardi. Another brother-to-brother connection. Copeland to Copeland. Another first down for McNary. I believe that other Braden Lacina, I believe, was the other tackler on that last play for the Cavers, but it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line for McNary. Down again in the backfield with Copeland. 4 receivers again. Another play action. A little side first down, I believe. Yeah, this will be spotted at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10. 2:22 remaining in the half. And McNary marching down the field once again. Having a lot of success in this short passing game. This one is, and getting away from the first tackle. And the PAT coming up from Ready. 1:26 remaining here in the second. Snap is good. The kick is low and no good. Kicked it below the crossbar. So with 1:26 remaining in the half, it's McNary 27, Grants Pass nothing. And we will be right back.
A new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
Good. Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And other than a missed extra point on that last attempt, it's been all McNary, almost a flawless half for the Celtics as they lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 27-0. Here's the kick from Ready. Low line drive kick, but it'll still make it into the end zone on the hop. And the Cavers will start once again from their own 20-yard line with 1:26 remaining in the half. And the Cavers desperate to get one of these scores back. We'll see what they've got in their bag of tricks here. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. 1st and 10 for the Cavers. Blanchard rolling to his right, looking to throw. Finds a man, but it's broken up. Jordan had bobbled it just a hair, then the hit came in to separate him from that ball, and it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Cavemen. So definitely not the kind of half the Cavers were wanted. And I don't mean just by the score, but they've been having so much success with the passing game, and it looked pretty good on that first drive, but then the turnover, and everything's been McNary. That one tipped at the line, and then that'll fall incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10. And that's one of those lessons you learn early as a pass rusher. If you're not able to get to the quarterback, get the hands up, and they were able to knock that one down. 1:15 remaining in the half. 3rd and 10 for the Cavers. Gives to Wyardi, and he's going to have about 3 yards on the play. It'll be 4th and 7. Clock continues to run. McNary, I believe, will take a timeout to save some clock here, as they're going to have pretty good field position once again. And McNary does take the timeout. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, McNary 27, Grants Pass nothing. As the teams huddle up, we will let you know about a couple more of our sponsors for this one. Fall sports leagues and activities for the entire family are coming your way from the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Watch your mailbox or visit playmedford.com for the Fall Activities Guide. It's great business. It's great local businesses that keep the games coming for you, like Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, Avista Utilities, Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Live streams don't happen without our sponsor partners. 4th and 7. Cavers will have to punt here. Osborne back out there. A little bit of a high snap. Low, kind of wobbly kick. Backs up. The returner there, Smeedema, he comes all the way across the field. He's taken out of bounds into Caver territory at about the 43. See where they spot this. Going to be at the 44-yard line. So with 51 seconds, one more chance here for the Celtic offense, starting another drive in Caver territory. Last year during the COVID season, the Caver defense was oftentimes one of those bend but don't break defenses. They could use one of those right here to finish out the half without giving up any more points here. Copeland back to pass. He pumps once. Now he's got a man down the far side of the field, but that'll be incomplete. Didn't get nearly enough on that one. Looks like that was intended for his brother Braden. And in on the coverage, I believe that was Jace Jordan on the coverage. 2nd and 10 for McNary. 45 seconds remain in the half. Play action, screen pass, but right there to make the tackle. Good second effort for a couple extra yards, but also a good tackle by Takahashi once again, as the catch was made by Logan Reddy. Going to be third and 8 from the 42-yard line. Cavemen will rush 4. Play action again. Under pressure is Copeland. Ball knocked away. And they're still scrambling for it as time runs out. It won't matter. Looks like McNary got it back, but that's going to end the half. So the Cavers get the final stop they needed here, but they've got a long way to come back in the second half. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass trailing after one half of play. McNary 27, Grants Pass nothing. We will take a break, come back with a recap of that first half. Don't go away.
A daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or feeling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And we are at the half of a game that started out with a pretty good drive for the Cavers, but unfortunately a tipped pass was intercepted, giving McNary great field position. They used a 5-play, 27-yard drive to get the first touchdown of the game. It was a 1-yard TD run from Zane Eicher, and that made it 7-0. And then the rest of the half was played on essentially half the field as McNary had excellent field position all half long. They would score 3 more times, and the only promising drive for the Cavers again ended in that turnover. And the rest of the time they were playing from deep in their own territory much of the way. Let's recap the rest of the scoring. That was the only score in the first quarter, but then 3 more scores for McNary in the second quarter with 11:40 remaining. A 32-yard pass play from Copeland to Copeland. PAT was good, and that made it 14-0. Then a couple of minutes later, a 44-yard pass play. That was Copeland to Smeedema, Gunnar Smeedema. PAT was good again, making it 21-0. And then with a minute 26 remaining in the half, a 1-yard run. That was taken in by Dakota Dunnigan. They missed the PAT, but after one half of play, McNary in control at home, 27-0 over the Grants Pass Cavemen. And so it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments the Cavers make coming out for the second half. And McNary will get the ball to start the second half, so they're going to have to come up with a good defensive stop. They need to stop the bleeding and get some offense rolling. It's been mostly the passing game, really, for both teams, but the Cavers came out last week. We saw Reeves a little earlier than last week. We might see a little more of Reeves and Wyardi out of the backfield. The team expecting you to go more passing than you've already gone. You might be able to find some holes with the running game. So we'll have to see what adjustments they make to try and see if they can claw their way back into this one. But it's going to be a long climb for the Cavers in the second half as they trail on our John L. Scott scoreboard. McNary 27, Grants Pass nothing. And we will take another break. Come back with more caveman action after this.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Sherm's Thunderbird Market has been serving Southern Oregon for over 50 years. We are thankful and proud to be able to say that our employees are like family, and we certainly couldn't serve Southern Oregon so well without them.
I love my job, and what better place to work than for the people who care about you and your community.
We really are treated more like family rather than just employees.
Our loyal customers make my job fun and more enjoyable.
Sherm's is now hiring. Go to our website to see what positions are available.
Your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
If you're a coach or plan to be a coach, what kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
RVTD means more for our community. Because of RVTD, every student has convenient access to the region's high schools to complete their education. Growing community support. RVTD.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
RVTD means more for our community. More people than ever are using the bus to access healthcare, improving the overall health of our region. Growing community support. RVTD.
Well, welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, where the Grants Pass Cavers are trailing at the half. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, McNary 27, Grants Pass nothing. And let's look at some scores from some of the other games on TableRockSports.net. North Medford at home at Spiegelberg is leading Sherwood. They're in the third quarter. It's 28-7. Cascade Christian we'll get back to that one. Don't have that. I'll have that score in just a second. South Medford on the road trailing the Lakers of Lake Oswego. That game must have started a little later than our game, as that one still being shown in the first. We'll have to see if we can confirm that, but the Lakers leading South Medford 21-0. St. Mary's is hosting Pleasant Hill. St. Mary's with the 20-0 lead. That one is early in the fourth quarter. Churchill and Crater playing, and it looks like a soccer score as Crater's leading 2-0. And Mazama hosting Cascade, and they are trailing Cascade, leading 31-21. That game is in the fourth quarter. And let's see if we can get the score from that final game. 37-0. Cascade Christian over Wairika. That one being shown in the second, although, again, can't confirm that. So those are your scores on the TableRockSports.net network. We'll take another break here, come back with the second half kickoff on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's McNary 27, Grants Pass nothing. We will be right back.
A new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. As we head to the second half, the Cavers will be kicking off, and they trail on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 27-0. Coming to you live from Kaiser, Oregon, home of the McNary Celtics. And the Celtics in control, 27-0. Miles Anderson will kick off for the Cavers, and it'll be Gunnar Smeedema and Jesse Dyer deep for McNary. We want to give a big thank you to KYKN, the radio station here in Salem covering McNary football. They kind enough to share their booth with us tonight and make some room for us to bring you this game. That one bounces at the 21-yard line, and it's returned out to about the 25-yard line, and that's where McNary will start this next drive. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Defense needs to come up big here on this first drive and shift that field position into Grants Pass's favor. The field position was in favor of McNary most of the first half, and the Cavers need to shift that pendulum a little bit more in their favor, and they can do it right here with a good defensive stop on this first drive. Handoff, and taken down, Eichert taken down. Vanuku Johnson, I believe, making that tackle. It's going to be a loss of about a yard or so. We'll call it 2nd and 11. So first play, good defensive play there from the Cavers, and that's exactly what they're going to need here if they want to get back into this one in the second half. It's the 2-0 Celtics, the 0-2 Cavers, and the Cavers would love to get their first win and come from behind fashion here tonight. Screen pass, and it'll be a couple of yards gain, but it's going to bring up a 3rd and long for McNary. See where they spot this. It'll be 3rd and 8 or 3rd and 9. We'll call it 3rd and 9. And we're going to get a penalty, going to go against the Celtics, I believe. It's going to be a procedure penalty. So 5 more yards makes it, well, they're calling it a 3rd and 13. I had it 3rd and 9, which would make it 14, but they had it 3rd and 8, and looking at where that stick is, that looks about right. 3rd and 13 to go. Four wide receivers, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. And the ball's on the ground. Copeland scoops it up, trying to get out of trouble. He throws. He's got a man over the middle. Catch is made. First down across midfield goes Zane Eicher. And on a broken play, Copeland made something out of it. He finds Eicher. And the ball into Caver territory at the Caveman 49-yard line. And that's the advantage of having that experience. Senior quarterback does not get flustered when he's under pressure. And Eicher, as he's done all night, getting where he needed to be, makes the catch and gets the first down yardage. 1st and 10, Copeland back to pass. That one overthrew his receiver, intended for Smeedema. Second down and 10 for McNary. Cavers will rush 4. Second down and 10. Handoff coming over the left side and then cutting back to the middle for about a 4-yard gain. Trying to see who that was. I believe that was Eicher. So Zane Eicher. Third and 7, so Cavers with another chance here to force a punt. Copeland back to pass, moves a little to his left. He's got a man deep, overthrows the receiver. Pass intended for Smeedema, just overthrew him, just out of the fingertip reach of Smeedema. 8:41 remaining here in the third. It's 4th and 7, excuse me. We'll see if what the Celtics have in store. Last time in a punt situation, they lined up like they may be going for it. Then Copeland backed up. No, Copeland's going to back up, and so got to watch for the sneak. But Copeland will kick it away. It's a good one. It's going to be over the head of I believe that was Jordan. Goes into the end zone, though. And the Cavers will have it at their own 20 once again. 8:33 on the clock. Here in the third on the John L. Scott scoreboard, McNary 27, Grants Pass nothing. Today's game is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation crunching your lunch, and fuel for your road trip at our many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy. And the GP Cavers line up for this 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Blanchard will hand it off, and short gain for Wyardi. He'll have about a yard, maybe a yard and a half. It'll be 2nd and we'll call it 2nd and 9. Well, 2nd and 8. Give him 2 yards on the play. And we're going to get a referee timeout. We might have an injury for McNary, as they're going to come out, maybe a cramp as they come out to help one of the McNary players off the field. I believe that's Jake Patton, if I'm reading that number right. And it is Jake Patton. He gets helped to the sideline, hopefully only a cramp. He was reaching for one of those calves, and yeah, they're going to stretch him out. So hopefully he's going to be okay and return for the Celtics. Meanwhile, it is 2nd and 8 for the Cavers. Wyardi gets the handoff, cuts back toward the middle, and he's going to be to about the 24-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Cavers. Trailing 27-0. I expected maybe the Cavers would mix in some runs like this, even though they really need to get down the field. The Celtic defense has got to be expecting a heavy throwing game here in the second half, so they're rushing 3, and the Cavers trying to take advantage of that when they can. They'll throw here, set up the little screen, and they're going to be short of the first down as the catch was made by Tunick, but he's only going to get to about the 27. Actually, they're going to, 27-yard line. So it'll be 4th down, and back out to punt for the Cavers will be Troy Osborne. And Smeedema and Dyer deep for McNary. Plenty of time, high end-over-end kick. This will give the coverage team time to get there. It bounces. Cavers watch it roll, and it'll be down at the 46-yard line of McNary, and that's where the Celtics will start their next drive. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's still 27-0. McNary with the lead. First down and 10 from their own 46-yard line. Eicher lines up in the backfield with Copeland. And he'll get the carry, looking for the edge all the way to the far sideline, and he'll be wrestled out at the 50-yard line. So that'll be a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. It's a long way to run to get to net 4 yards. He took it from the near hash marks all the way to the far sideline. Handoff again, cutting back the other way and churning ahead for a first down. That was Eicher again. Zane Eicher gets the first down for McNary. 41-yard line of the Cavers. 6:08 remaining here in the third quarter. And McNary with another promising drive developing here. Gives to Eicher again. He'll have about 3 yards, maybe 4 on the play. Bring up second down. Give him about 3 yards, 2nd and 7. 5:30 now remaining here in the third. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Play action, it'll be a keeper. And Copeland is popped right at the line to gain. I think he's going to come up just a little bit short, but he took a shot. I believe that was Vanuku Johnson again on the hit. But it'll be third and about a yard to go. So, and again, the veteran play of Copeland, he squared up. He saw that hit coming. He squared up for it. Instead of trying to get that extra yard to get the first down, he just squared up and made sure that he could take the hit without an injury. They faked the end around, handed off to Eicher. Eicher tripped up. He's going to, I believe he'll have enough for the first down, and he will. They'll put it at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
Across the 30, actually right at the 30, but good enough for a first down.
4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock here in the third. And a good balance all night long for McNary. The passing game looked really good in that second quarter, but they've gone back to more of the running game here and a lot of success there. Looks like the Cavers were drawn off on that, but we'll wait for the call. McNary backing up, so that would indicate to me the referee facing that direction. And it will be a procedure penalty or false start as it's referred to at other levels. 5-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 15 now at the Caveman 35-yard line. Give to Eicher again. He's tripped up as he came across the line of scrimmage. He's going to get about 3 yards on the play. To be going to be 2nd down and about 12. Eichert again, and he'll get back across the original line of scrimmage. It's going to get to about the 28-yard line. It's going to be third and about 8. Of course, from this spot on the field, this will be 4-down territory, although almost anywhere has been 4-down territory for McNary tonight. Or at least they'll give you the illusion of that. They had a couple of punts so far. Copeland rolling to his left. The right-hander's got a man. The catch is made. And they're going to say, yes, touchdown. Smeedema with the catch. 28-yard TD catch. Copeland to Smeedema. And McNary extends their lead. 2:15 remaining in the third. ready out there for the PAT. High snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard with 2:15 remaining in the third, it's now McNary 34. Grants Pass nothing. We'll be right back.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. As the kickoff from Reddy goes into the end zone for the touchback. And the Cavers will start yet another drive from their own 20-yard line. Thanks to you, Table Rock Sports viewers and subscribers, our YouTube channel. Boy, I messed that one up completely. Thanks to the viewers to our YouTube channel, over 250,000 views and counting, and closing in on 1,500 YouTube subscribers. Thank you to everyone for being a viewer and subscriber to TableRockSports.net. Sometimes you just got to make it up. Pass incomplete, overthrew the receiver. It'll be 2nd and 10. I believe that pass was intended for Hart, but was overthrown, incomplete. Blanchard back to pass, rolling to his right, under some pressure again. Gets it away, and the tight end, Hart, can't come up with it. Going to be 3rd and 10. That ball actually pretty well placed considering how long it took to get that play developed on the sideline. Laid it in where the defender made a play on it but wasn't in danger of throwing the interception. 3rd and 10. Blanchard back to pass, steps up, he's going to run, and he'll get over to the sideline, and no gain on the play. It'll be 4th and 10, and the punting team back on the field. And Cavemen just not finding a solution to this McNary defense. And we've got another injured player all the way in front of the Grants Pass sideline, an injured Celtic player. It's 4th and 10. The Cavers will be forced to punt away, but we'll have to wait for the injured player to be brought back to his sideline. Don't know the nature of that injury at this point. We hope you're all enjoying our TableRockSports.net website, one of the top live streaming sources in the nation for high school sports. Our outstanding website was created and is managed by Paradox Media. A big TR Sports, big Table Rock Sports thank you to our friends on the pond. Ready to kick here. Osborne back out there to punt it away. And it's going to be great field position once again for McNary unless the Cavers can force A turnover here. Oh, a terrible bounce for the Cavers as it goes all the way back to the 30-yard line. That ball bounced around the 40-yard line and went backwards almost 10 yards. And the Celtics will start a drive at the Cavemen 30-yard line. The Southern Oregon Sports Commission is joining the OSAA in putting out the call for officials for all high school sports. A great way to stay in the game and earn some extra money and ensure our student athletes get the chance to compete. Please contact your local officials association to learn how to get the stripes on and get in the game. 1:43 remaining here in the third. McNary deep in Caveman territory once again. Start this drive at the 30-yard line. Give it up the middle. And that's going to be Dunnigan with the carry. Going to have about 4 yards on the play. No, give him 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Dunnigan will get it again, and he stopped in the backfield as the first man there was number 18, Josh Hart. And this will be no gain on the play. 3rd and 7. Dunnigan lines up next to Copeland in the backfield. Copeland looking to throw, little screen pass, but the Cavers right there. A flag comes in, and I believe this is going to go against the Cavers again. So they had forced the 4th down, but no, it's a holding penalty. Okay, so a hold against McNary. They'll march off 10 yards from the spot of the foul. We'll replay 3rd down. Going to be 3rd and 3rd and 17. So a good chance here for the Cavers to get a good stop here on 3rd down. They could force another punt, which has been a bit of a rarity tonight for McNary. Clock ticking down. We may not run another play here. We may head to the 4th. And McNary lets the clock run out. After 3 periods on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's 34-0. McNary with the lead. We'll be right back.
Daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
This!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Liardi in the backfield with Blanchard. Pass completed for the 1st down. Tunick just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the Caveman 48. 1st down and 10. And Wyardi takes it across midfield into McNary territory. They'll spot it at the 47. It'll be second down and 5, so 5 yards on the play for Wyardi. Blanchard down the far sideline, just out of the reach of the receiver intended for Tunick. Tunick had a stride on the defender, but the ball just a little out of his reach. It'll be 3rd and 5. .35 and ticking. 41-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. McNary in control, but the Cavers with their best drive since the start of the game. It's a keeper, Blanchard, and he cannot get away from number 16, Pierce Walker. It's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going to lose about a yard. It'll be 4th and 6. I believe this will be 4-down territory for the Cavers. Wyardi, the lone setback, stands next to Blanchard. Blanchard rolling to his right, keeps rolling, buys himself a little more time, and then throws it away. And the Cavers will turn it over on downs. And McNary will start this drive near midfield. They'll be at their own 48-yard line. 7:10 remaining here in the 4th. Fall sports leagues and activities for the entire family are coming your way from the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Watch your mailbox or visit playmedford.com for the fall activities guide. Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to see how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can keep your family's vision clearly focused. And we get a stoppage here, delay of the game on the Celtics. So they'll back them up 5 more yards. They'll start this drive with a 1st and 15. And with just over 6 minutes to go, going to start seeing a lot of numbers. We haven't seen too much so far as the handoff goes up the middle. So Jackson Alt was your quarterback on that play. And the ball carrier, number 41, Cameron Ferrando. So you'll have to bear with me the rest of the way as I try and find all the new names that'll be out here for both teams, I would imagine. Ferrando again. Got a maybe now no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. He had gotten 4 yards on that. Or, excuse me, he'd gotten 9 yards on that first play, but they get nothing else there. So it'll be 3rd and 6. I almost omitted the 5-yard penalty that they got for the delay of game. Alt will hand it off. And short gain for Ben DeVos. It'll be 4th down. And Tyler Copeland coming back out. I imagine this will be a punt here, although because Copeland's the starting quarterback, you always got to worry about a fake. Only fake we've seen tonight actually came from the Cavers, and Troy Osborne came up a little short of the first down on that fake. Copeland likely going to kick it away here. And it takes a sideways bounce. It's going to roll to about the 15, just inside the 15, and that's where McNary will down it. And that's where Grants Pass will start this next drive. And it looks like Blanchard will be out there for another set of downs at least. We'll have to grab the glasses and see if we can confirm that. So it is Blanchard out there for another set of downs. He's got Reeves in the backfield with him. Little wide receiver screen to this near side. Breaking tackles. Gang tackle to finally get, I believe that's Jordan. So Jace Jordan with the catch. About 7 yards on, down to 2:20 remaining in this game. Clock continues to run. Another quick pass to Jordan again, and they'll say it's complete. That'll get the Cavemen a first down. Blanchard rolling to his right. And a flag comes in. The catch is made down the far sideline. Josh Hart. And he's going to take it all the way in. There is a flag on the play. We'll have to wait. Grants Pass, nothing. We will take a break, come back and wrap things up from Kaiser, Oregon. Once again on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 41-0 McNary in with the win.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Sherm's Thunderbird Market has been serving Southern Oregon for over 50 years. We are thankful and proud to be able to say that our employees are like family, and we certainly couldn't serve Southern Oregon so well without them.
I love my job, and what better place to work than for the people who care about you and your community.
We really are treated more like family rather than just employees.
Our loyal customers make my job fun and more enjoyable.
Sherm's is now hiring. Go to our website to see what positions are.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And after a 30-minute delay getting this game started, the Cavers had their best two drives at each end of this game, neither one resulting in points, however. And they lose on the John L. Scott scoreboard, a final of 41-0. McNary Celtics with the victory. They move to 3-0 on the season. Cavers drop to 0-3 on the season. And to recap the scoring from the second half, with 2:15 remaining in the third, a 28-yard touchdown pass from Copeland to Smeedema. PAT was good. That made it 34-0. And then the first play of the fourth quarter was a 37-yard touchdown pass. Copeland to Copeland. PAT was good. And that brought it to your final score, 41-0. So it'll be a long bus ride home for the Cavemen. Not the kind of night they wanted to have, needing to bounce back from a pair of losses to start the season, but unfortunately for the Cavers, they are going to start the season 0-3, and they will have one more non-league contest next week. They will be hosting Shasta, and then the league season will start after that game next week with Shasta. Conference game coming up for McNary next week as they will go to Bend. And don't know the results of the Bend game tonight, but Bend was one of the 2-0 teams in their conference. So that should be a good game next week, McNary and Bend. So that's going to do it for us here from Kaiser, Oregon. We thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank the McNary High School Athletic Director, Scott Gregg, for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net and today's broadcast. Special thanks to head coaches John Musser of Grants Pass and Jeff Ovanen of McNary. Our next broadcast on Table Rock Sports will be tomorrow, 1 o'clock, boys soccer. South Medford will travel to Grants Pass at Mel Ingram Field. Again, a 1 o'clock start here on TableRockSports.net. And once again, the final score, McNary 41, Grants Pass nothing. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Rob Moyne, I'm Jeff Smith saying thanks for watching and good night from McNary High School in Kaiser, Oregon.